Hi, it's Thursday night, December 3rd, 1994, and we are the guests here at Candy Creek Ranch, and tonight, welcome everyone to Big Buck Night in the UP. We're going to I'm your host, Fred Trost, and we have a couple of guests here, and let's get started with our show. And let's start, first of all, our first UP here is Larry from Kalkaska. Come on in here, Larry.
Oh, Ray, I'm so excited to meet you.
Oh, Larry, nice to meet you. Good to see you tonight. Now, that's quite quite an animal you got
Quite
there.
a fun animal.
Is there there's a story goes with this?
Interesting story. Yeah.
It's interesting. Let's hear your story.
Well, Freddie, I was sleeping in my blind as I usually do.
You sleep in your blind.
Woke myself up snoring. Looked and seen this beautiful 8-point running.
8-point running.
And as soon as he turned and looked at me,
yeah,
boom, ran right into a tree. Knocked himself out cold and out.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh my God. Look what I said, well, I gotta fire my gun and make it.
Oh, you fired?
Oh, yeah. Shot in the air 3 times.
Shot in the air 3 times. Now, isn't that the signal for SOS?
I use Bro pen.
You use Bro pen. Okay. Well, that's quite a...
Hi, Mom!
Thank you, Larry. Larry, that's good seeing you, Larry. Larry from the UP Kalkaska. All right. Well, I guess our next guest here, is Pee-wee from, where's Pee-wee from? Oh, let's not talk about where Pee-wee came from. Come on in here, Pee-wee. Come on up here on stage, Pee-wee. Welcome to Big Buck Night. Now, this is quite a buck you got here. Can you tell us the story behind this?
Not too much story.
Not much story.
No, I was up in the hills.
In the hills?
Yes.
Pee-wee in the hills?
I got downwind of him.
Pee-wee in the hills downwind?
He got upwind of me. Got him right in the...
Oh! We can't talk. Shot him in the yonder, huh? Well,
but he's a beauty.
Did he come up the nose there? Oh, looks pretty good. Yeah, it's a beautiful animal, Pee-wee.
He's old. He has cobwebs.
Got cobwebs on him. Now, was there any kind of a trouble? I heard there was quite a story getting this guy out of the woods, though.
Well, he wasn't too big.
He wasn't too big, so you just threw him across your back and carried him out.
Yes.
All right, that sounds pretty good. How about a round of applause for Pee-wee? All right, and let's see, our next guest here is Bob. And Bob, come on in here, Big Buck Bob.
Well, hey, Fred. How the heck are you, Fred?
I'm doing good, Bob. Let's let you step up here on stage. Now, Bob, this is Big Buck Night. This is
Big Buck Night.
Big Buck Night.
Oh, I thought you meant just Buck Night.
Buck Night. Well, that's quite an interesting, kind of an interesting wreck, Bob. But
I tell you, this one here, I found it.
You found it, huh? You found it when, in August, or?
Well, no, a year ago last July.
A year ago last July. All right.
Right in the backyard by the feeder.
By the feeder?
Yeah, during bow season.
During bow season.
Yeah,
And
I got a big back porch, and it's not a bad shot.
Yeah. Not a bad shot. Here at Candy Creek Ranch, you
I
shot that
gotta
off your porch at your feeder in July, and you brought it here to December 3rd, 1994, rifle season, Big Buck Night. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob. We'll help getting this man off the stage, please. Little help.
Did I say hello to my wife?
We'll help getting this guy off the stage, please. Little help here.
Boy,
All right. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Bob. Well, kind of always interesting activities here. And I see our next one here, our next gentleman here is Brian. And I don't know, it doesn't say where Brian's from. Brian, come on in, Brian. Brian, welcome to Big Buck Night, Brian. This
Buck Night?
Yeah, deer. Buck Night. This doesn't look like a buck, it looks like a...
I thought you said Duck Night.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's give this guy a round of applause for Brian here. All right, thank you, Brian. As long as you're here, Brian, why don't you tell us the story behind this duck?
Well, I was driving my truck, and...
what kind of a truck you driving?
Orange one.
Orange one, orange truck, okay.
I was driving my truck.
Yeah?
And I was driving real fast, and I stopped off for some coffee to fill in my sermon stuff here. And he got up on top of the truck, and he sat up on my exhaust stack, I said, you know. So I revved it up.
Louder, Brian.
And I blew him off the thing, and then he followed me.
You blew his duck off the
Blew it off
thing.
the thing. And then I hit him with my truck. That's what I did. I was just kidding about it.
That's a real good story, Brian. Thank you. I'll come back next year when you have a buck to tell us about. All right, let's see. Our next guest here is Tony from Wheeling. Wheeling Tony. Come on, Wheeling.
Oh, nice to see you, Fred.
Oh, come here, Tony.
You're a big nice guy. How you doing?
How you do? I see you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, thank you. Listen, tell us about it. You got it upside down. Tell us about your buck here.
I want to go. Oh, Daddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a big buck. I got a big 4-point.
Tony, that's you got a 4-point.
Oh, big 4-point.
That doesn't look like a whitetail buck.
He's a big buck. I shot him.
You shot him. You better. Your glasses. Are those new glasses?
Oh no, I hadn't even.
Oh, you had those a long time. Yeah, well.
Have a long time.
Why don't you hold that buck up to the camera there? I'm not
big
sure,
buck.
but
I'm not kidding you. Big one. I saw you.
I don't think that's a whitetail.
Oh, it's a big, very big whitetail. I shot tail.
You're gonna win an award for this, all right? Oh. Hold those conservation officers back just for a few more minutes, please.
Oh no, these big buck. I shoot right look here.
Okay, gentlemen, yes, you can.
No, big buck. I get out of here, big buck.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of interesting stories here in the great outdoors, and I hope you'll be back next year for our 1995 version of Big Buck Night. Until then, this is Fred Trost saying, good luck to you. Hope the moon isn't full on your hunt this year.